All right. So I don't think we even got to it, did we? No, we did not. We did not get to page 16 yesterday because we were working on our conduction, convection, radiation, and we had shortened classes.
They dropped them off. They didn't want them to. They didn't leave.
Okay. Well, you did one, so you just have 3 to correct. And just write it up inside, not erase it. Good. Okay. All right, so page.
Oh, yay.
Okay.
Everybody's showing up.
Okay. All right. Okay. Aaron. Aaron, go ahead and read.
It is used every minute of every day and costs so little. The public service company of Oklahoma estimates that an average household pays only $3.40 a day for electricity. That is not very much money for something we depend on daily.
Okay. All right, so here, Oklahoma energy consumption. What kind of graph is this?
Pie graph.
Pie graph, circle chart, circle graph. Yes, either all of that's correct. Where's your book?
I was through a lot yesterday.
Huh?
I was through a lot yesterday.
Through. Okay. But you do not have your book?
No,
Okay. Oklahoma energy consumption. You have 16% of commercial, 37 is industrial, 29 is transportation, 18% is residential. Okay? All right. So, if you guys remember at the very beginning, we talked about atoms. Remember? The 2 parts of an atom is your nucleus and your electron cloud. What's found in the electron cloud?
the little guys things.
What's found in the electron cloud? What particles?
Musols.
Tatum. What's found in the electron cloud?
Muticles or
Wait,
What'd you say, Addison? Electrons are found in the electron cloud. Okay, guys. Protons and neutrons are in the nucleus. Somebody said protons. Protons and neutrons are in the nucleus, right? Yes or no?
Yep.
Okay, remember we drew that little diagram and I said that, yep, right over there. And I said your electrons, remember, are the, what page is that on?
Page 3.
Page 3, right here. Your electron cloud has what? The nucleus has protons and neutrons, remember? Okay? And electricity is the movement of the charge of electrons. Okay? Hello? Yes. Yeah. Salad. Uh-huh. It was supposed to be the salad. I'm sorry. I just put it at number 2. I apologize. That's Miss Goson's fault. Sorry, Vera. Okay, put that in the salad, please. That's Miss Goson's fault. I apologize. But thank you for the call. Okay, bye-bye. Okay.
Wait, so there is
Okay.
no number 2, right?
Pardon me?
There is no number 2.
There's no number 2. There's no Munchables, just the salad. That's correct.
Okay. Cool.
Didn't you hear the announcements this morning?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. That's correct.
Somebody's magnet was still on Munchable.
Do what?
Somebody's magnet was still on Munchable. We got on the salad. It was mine.
I didn't get what he said. Okay. Kagan, read about electricity here. Before electricity.
Before electricity gets to your home, most of it is made at faraway power plants. It is delivered through groups of transformers and wires. The power lines you see outside are part of an electrical system
Slow down.
called the electrical grid.
Okay. So what's that called? Electrical grid. And that's all the power lines All of that. That's part of an electrical grid. Okay, guys? And we're going to look at a diagram of an electrical grid here in just a little, in one of these days here. Okay? All right. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Sir.
The grid moves electricity safely to homes and stores through wires that connect to a meter box. The meter measures how much electricity is used, then sends it through the wires to outlets such as in your home, school, or parent's business. The chart on this page shows how much electricity is being used in by one.
Okay. So, the electrical grid. Remember we talked about how the power plant, remember, it's made at the power plant, okay? So that comes from all those different things, burning coal, the natural gas, oil, do you remember that? Wind, hydropower, geothermal, remember all those different things that we talked about, and all the turbines, turning the turbines, right? Everything was heating up water to make steam. The steam turns the turbines. That makes the electricity. Remember all of that? Okay, good. So these are things you need to make sure you know. Power plant, electrical grid, meter box. Okay? And then your flow of electricity or electrical power is just electrons flowing. Okay? Okay, and then 17 was a grade, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and we're going to talk about each of those. And I think I just need Bentley's, Hensley's, Aaron's, Oscar, Braylon, Lena, and Kyson. And I know some of you guys have already done it, and I just didn't get it to you. But I will get them. Yes, I will get it. While you guys are working on other things, I'll get it. Okay? Thank you.
I'm already done with it.
Do what, babe?
That booklet thing.
Okay, the take-home booklet, if you brought it back, did you fill in the survey? Okay, then once you fill in the survey, you can take it home and you and your parents can use it how you want because there's a lot of.
On the paper.
Huh?
You didn't give me the paper.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to give that to you. I'm sorry, I didn't know. I'll bring that to you. I'll get it to you. Okay? Okay, page 18. Okay, so page 16 and then 18 and 19. Forms of energy. Forms of energy. Okay, Liza, read about this right here, please, ma'am.
Planet Earth is made up of 4 distinct layers as well as the atmosphere. The layers are the solid inner core, liquid outer core, mantle, and crust. The
Okay.
crust
Okay, that's okay. So what they're saying, all right, is you have the crust. It's itty bitty 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 bitty. It's like an apple. Okay, it's like an apple. Okay, and yes, I did not make a very nice circle for Earth. We're wobbling. Okay, so that's a circle. That's your crust. Okay, and then like an apple, guys, don't you have that center there? Okay, where your seeds are. Okay, so this is your mantle, and we're going to talk about this next semester. And then you have a inner core, which is solid. Okay, and liquid. Okay, and I'm going to do this. Okay, that's your core. Okay.
Oh, do we label it?
So, and it actually, proportionately, guys, it is very, very similar to an apple. Okay? They always make that analogy. So your crust, and that's what we live on. And you guys, we haven't even drilled through the crust all the way to the mantle. So even though it's that tiny, like a apple skin, okay, the skin of an apple, right? That's how thick our crust actually is of the earth. Okay? So that tells you how big our earth is. All right, you guys okay?
took a long time to do it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Is the crust dirt?
Part of it is, but part of it, and we're going to talk about the plates that make up the crust and why we have earthquakes and volcanoes.
Isn't the
I don't know
mantle
why.
Okay?
in rock?
We'll talk about it, yes, and rock. Okay, very good. And I so rudely interrupted Miss Liza. Okay, you guys have this? And we're going to talk about this in more detail next semester. Okay, thank you, Miss Liza. Go ahead. You were right there, the crust.
The crust is what scientists are most familiar with because it is the surface layer inhabited by people. It contains natural resources such as water to grow food, natural gas to heat homes, and coal to create electricity.
Okay, all right. So all our natural resources are there. Water, natural gas, coal, right? Remember we talked about renewable, non-renewable? Okay, good job. Okay, Braylon, please read the next one.
Energy is all around you, even so you can't see, touch, smell, hear, or taste it. Do you know your body uses energy? You're probably saying, I'm hungry. This is usually because your body needs more energy. The food you eat provides your body with the energy it needs.
Okay, right. So that's why we eat, correct? Okay, very good. Okay, Jesus, read the next one, please, sir.
The lights and
Appliances.
appliances in your home also require energy. Instead of feeding the sandwich, your television, or microwave, you supply it with electrical energy by plugging it into the outlet.
Okay, so all kinds of forms of energy. Okay, Mr. Connor, can you please read here?
There are two basic forms of energy. Kinetic energy is of motion or change. Potential energy is stored energy and has the potential to make something happen. An object can have both kinetic and potential energy. A rock resting on a hill has potential energy. When a person pushes the rock downhill, the rock has kinetic energy. Image 18 shows kinetic energy and potential energy.
Okay, so up here at the top that Connor just read, 18, image 18 that he referred to, do you see that? Here's your potential, and what is potential?
Energy stored.
Energy stored. So I have the potential to do something, is that correct? Okay, kinetic is I'm doing something, right? Yes? So a ball or a pencil on top of your desk, does it have potential energy?
Yeah.
Okay, and I can push it or I can pick it up and move it, and then it has kinetic, right? Yes? Okay. All right, so okay.
I got a lot of stuff here. Potential energy.
It's just real short.
Throw into potential energy with any order. You see the stuff on the shelves here? The stuff on the higher shelves has more potential energy than the stuff on the lower shelves. Don't believe me? Here, hold on. Look at this state-of-the-art traffic control. Right now, it's sitting up here on this high shelf. Now, if it were to fall, it would be going fast, which means it would have a lot of kinetic energy. You see, when it fell down, it had enough kinetic energy to completely break itself apart. Yeah. Well, that's the difference between potential energy and kinetic energy. Look at this bagel, just sitting here, minding its own business on top of this bread. It's all potential energy and no kinetic energy. And when it gets to the floor, it's all kinetic energy and no potential energy. And now it has neither because it's on the floor and it's not moving. 5-second rule. And now you know your energy. So what do you say? You want this thing? Tell you what, I'll give you a discount because you know it's gently used. Hey, I'll even throw in this bagel, huh? Also gently used.
Okay. Okay, so He showed, I know it's kind of crazy, but didn't he show the difference between potential and kinetic, guys? Kind of? Okay. Okay. All right, so, okay, does this pen have potential energy?
Yes.
Okay, I'll make it have kinetic. Okay, did it have kinetic? Now what does it do? Does it have potential again?
No.
Oh, yeah, it has
Oh.
Sure does.
When the bagel fun, he
Didn't
said
I just kick
it
it?
had neither.
Didn't I just kick it?
The guy said it had neither.
Okay, all right, so, but did some of that energy when it hit the floor transfer into the floor? Yeah, okay. And it still has nothing again, but it doesn't have potential to do something else. I just kicked it, didn't it? Yeah, so it has potential, okay? So it totally, okay. So guys, the law, and I forgot to put that on there, didn't I? Okay, the law of conservation of energy, okay? The law of conservation of energy. Okay, it is a law. What does that mean? Does it ever change? No. Is gravity a law? The law of gravity?
Yes.
Yeah. If I jump off the top of the school, I may fly, I may fall, I don't know. What am I going to do? I'm going to fall and hit the ground because it is a law of gravity, right? Yes? Okay. The law of conservation of energy is energy is never created or destroyed. It only changes form. Energy is never created or destroyed. It only changes form. Okay, so yes, the pen had potential energy on the desk. I threw it on the floor. It turned into kinetic. It hit the floor. Some of that energy went into the floor, right? That back to the pen, right? Okay. I forgot to put this on your paper. I was going to have you guys put that on your paper. When I made up the table, I forgot. I was trying to fit it all on one page. Okay. Or what, honey? Oh, thank you. Okay. All right.
Why did you tell her that? What?
Okay. All right. 9 at 9. Thank you, Brian. You're so nice. I was like, we have more than 4 minutes for class. Hello. Okay. All right. You guys have this written down?
I did.
Okay. Okay. Up at the top on page 19. On page 19. Common forms of energy. Right? Okay. Now, guys, this is how they divided it. If you look in biology books or chemistry books or physics books, there's more types of energy and they'll describe it different, just a tad differently. Okay? All right. Can I switch? Okay. Common forms of energy. Okay? Many forms of energy can be sorted into 2 categories. Ooh, what is this?
Kinetic? Potential.
And potential. Right. So potential means basically what?
It's stored.
It's stored. Very good. Kinetic means it is
Moving.
moving. Awesome, guys. Great. Okay. Read chemical energy, Oscar.
Mechanical energy is the energy stored in objects like tension. Compressed things are an example of stored mechanical energy.
Wait. Chemical energy? Where did you read, sweetheart?
Mechanical.
Okay.
Mrs. Joseph,
Yes.
do you still have your homeroom?
No, I do not. They are in Mrs. Spradlin's room.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, chemical energy, sweetheart.
Chemical energy is stored in the bonds of atoms and molecules. A battery is an example of this form of stored energy.
Okay. Yeah. A battery. Okay, it's sitting there. Yeah. Can it do anything? Until no, it can't until what? Until it's hooked up. Right, until a battery is hooked up, right? But if I have a battery sitting here on the shelf, whether it be a car battery, a marine battery, tractor battery, a AAA battery, it's just sitting here. Does it have what kind of energy? Potential. It doesn't do anything until what? Until I hook it up to the car, right? Or I put it in my left flashlight or my phone or whatever, right, guys? Okay? Yeah. Okay. What's another one that we would have chemical? How about food? Oh, right? Food. Isn't food made up of atoms and molecules? Okay. And it doesn't do energy until I do what?
Eat it.
I eat it. Huh?
Oh my god.
Yes, sweetheart. You couldn't live without food, honey. How do you get energy, Brian?
Running, if you say running.
He does it by running.
Did you do what?
Push it over.
Sweetheart, what do you do with food? What do you do with food? You eat it. And what does your body do with that food, honey? It digests. It breaks it down and it extracts the energy that's out of there that your cells use. Your cells use to function in your muscles. That's why you can run and walk, because you have energy from your food. Okay? Very good. Okay. Cameron, read about mechanical energy, please.
Mechanical energy is energy stored in objects by tension.
Compressed.
Springs are an example of stored mechanical energy.
Okay. And how about also, how about rubber bands?
Oh no.
Yeah. Isn't that another? Don't they have potential energy until I stretch them out? You got it. Aren't springs? They have energy until I stretch them out, right? And use them? Yes? Okay. Mechanical energy. Okay. How about engines? How about engines?
Gosh dang Brian.
How about engines?
Engines?
Yes, car engines, diesel engines.
Stop the engine and go.
Okay, don't they have mechanical energy?
Yeah.
They have carts, they have axles, they have chassis. Your cars have chassis on them. They have axles, bearings. Do they not? Alternators, all kinds of things. Okay, nuclear energy. Okay, Tatum, read about nuclear energy.
Nuclear energy is energy stored in the nucleus of an atom. This energy holds the nucleus together. When the atom is split, large amounts of energy are released.
Okay, remember we talked about fusion and fission? Do you remember that? So when it's split, remember fission? Remember that word? That's when it's split. Remember nuclear power plants? Remember fusion puts them together, is that right? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Gonna call now.
What's the name of it?
911.
What's the name of it?
We can't tell you.
You better watch the video.
Last Christmas. Okay, thanks. You bet. Thanks.
No, it wasn't. What was it?
Too last. Caller 15. Okay.
Wow.
All right. Okay. I was caller 15. Gravitational energy. Lena, read about that, ma'am, please. Okay, so that's basically the pull of the earth, right? Is that correct? Okay, and that's what gives what? Or what? Mass or weight? Weight. No, remember? Does my mass ever change if I'm here on Earth or in the moon?
No.
On the moon? No, but my weight does, right? Okay, pull of the earth. That's your weight. Okay, just like that guy on the video just showed, right? Those real high, tall objects have a lot more gravitational pull. Okay, okay, very good. Okay, and these were all type of what? Potential energy, very good. Kinetic energy, okay. Bentley, read thermal energy, ma'am.
Do you sneeze? Thermal energy is generated by vibrations of atoms of the substance. If you rub a gold coin between your hands quickly, the temperature rises.
Okay, and don't you just do this and have some heat form? So do I have molecules and atoms in my hands and in my body? Yes. So what am I doing? Aren't I giving them more energy? Yeah. Okay. I have blood circulating. My muscles are working. Even though I'm sitting here still, are my muscles still working? Huh? Yes, because I'm sitting upright. It gives me structure, shape, right? Okay, very good. So thermal energy, that's your heat. That's any kind of heat. Haven't we been talking about that yesterday? Radiation, convection, conduction. Yes or no? Okay, remember the three types? Radiation.
Oh, convection, conduction, and radiation.
Very good, Brian. Yes. Okay, and how does it move? Hot to cold or cold to hot?
Cold. Wait.
Huh?
Heat. Hot to cold.
Hot to cold, because why? I have lots and lots of energy if I'm hot, and so it wants to even it out and gives it to the colder, right? Evens out the energy. Is that correct? Good. Good, good, good. Okay, radiant energy. Lath.
Radiant energy or light energy travels in waves in a straight path. An example of radiant energy is sunlight.
Very good. And you know what that is, right? Sunlight, also fire, right? A lamp, right? Coils, we talked about it in a toaster, all kinds of things, right? You should get that down, yes? Yes or no? Good. Okay, sound energy. Now you may not know sound is that way. Hensley, read sound.
Sound energy is
There
the
you go.
energy carried by sound waves caused when an object vibrates. An example of sound energy is laughing loudly.
Or talking. We have a lot of sound energy in here, do we not? Okay, so waves. Sound is carried in waves. Okay?
Oh, sound waves.
Yes. You have sound waves. Okay? And it's how they interact with each other. Okay. Electric energy. Electric energy. Asher.
Electric energy is when electricity creates motion, light, or heat. An example of electricity energy is the electric coils on your toaster.
Right. Okay, and again, this is moving, right? Motion. Is that correct? Yes or no? Yes. Okay. All right. Energy moves around the universe. What did we just say?
Energy moves around
And what does it do?
It changes form.
From one form to another. Very good. Isn't that the law of conservation of energy? Example, thermal energy from burning coal is transformed to mechanical energy to create electricity. Okay? So, these are the different types, correct? Yes? Okay. So, you should have enough information to complete the table that I handed out to you. Is that correct? Yes? Okay. Up at the top, don't forget, define potential energy, define kinetic energy, correct? The energy form, there in that table, description of it, meaning how that energy is, the type, meaning is it potential or kinetic, and an example.
You can write like the real description on.
Yeah. So you can do it in your own words, babe. Okay? All right? So you should have enough information that we just talked about, right? And what we have been talking about.
So what's the description?
Well, the description of the energy, sweetheart, of the form of energy. Like the description of nuclear energy or sound energy. Huh? Okay. There's two types of energy.
Yeah.
Potential, kinetic. So you're going to write either potential or kinetic under type.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. The energy form, sweetheart. Did we not just talk about the 8 different forms that your book represented? Yes. So you're going to just write that energy and describe it. And is it potential or kinetic? And then an example. Okay. Is that hard? Is this hard? No, it should not be difficult. Didn't we just all go over this? Yes or no? Okay.